Welcome into a Monday. That's right, Monday, January 9th, 2017. From the newsroom this morning. We haven't been here in a while, Preston.
It's been a while.
Morning. Had a good weekend. How about yourself?
Yep, good one.
Good one?
Pretty exhausting, but a good one.
Well, that's good. Andrew has the day off today, taking care of the wife.
Indeed.
So you've left the two people who just know enough to get by.
Yep.
Run the show.
That's what I always tell people. I know just enough.
Just enough to get by?
To get by.
Kidding. No, Andrew's hopefully he'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully he doesn't catch whatever is going around the Bamlet household. And
don't bring it here. Thank you.
Second that. Yeah. We talked about last week, too.
That's true. Get your flu shot.
He said he had his flu shot, so I don't know. We'll have to do some investigative reporting on that.
That's right.
If he really did or didn't.
We have to dive in deep.
Yeah. Other than that, boy, was it cold this weekend.
Oh, gosh. Don't even tell me about it. My car was not enjoying it. It was giving me the, okay, I'll start kind of situation going on.
Yeah, we talked about our FACTv vehicle last week. Showed off the nice artwork.
Yeah.
Well, then we had to jump start it. The cold temperatures beat up that battery pretty bad. So.
Whoops.
Yeah, so that was Friday's project. But, we got it started. We drove it. It's good.
Sweet.
Now I'll probably be dead because it's sat all weekend out and being cold.
Yeah, that's all right. It needs a rest.
It's cold at my household. We have a patio door. When it gets really cold, it's a new patio door. It freezes shut.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't get it open, get the dog outside.
I was going to say, how'd the dog get out there?
Well,
had to take a long trip around the front of the house?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And then also had ice on some of the windows in the house, so
yeah,
that was craziness. So
I know all about that.
Yeah. Well, on that happy note, we'll move forward. On today's show, we got some good headlines for you. Get you caught up there. It is Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. And we've got Chad Brecklin Lieutenant Chad Brecklin from the Fitchburg Police Department. He'll be here for two segments, talking about the police department as a whole, and then we'll, of course, talk about what's going on in the police department, and then wrap it up with a little PB&J today. So
wrap it up.
With that, let's kick it off. And unfortunately, we got to kick it off with a very busy weekend with the law enforcement.
Indeed.
All right, take a look here. You're going to look at a map. As I was saying, it was a busy weekend. Unfortunately, 3 incidents taking place this weekend, including a robbery. And ironically, these all happened on the 7th, starting really early in the mornings and then continuing on. So if you see from the map here, you had a robbery over by the Hy-Vee grocery store, shots fired incident in Thurston Lane area, and another robbery to end the evening on the 7th over at the Pick and Save. So let's break these down a little bit, take a look at each one of these incidences. Yeah. And the first one is a robbery on January 7th, approximately 3 a.m. A 28-year-old female was parked in the parking lot at the Hy-Vee grocery store located on Fitchburg Road. She was approached by 3 females who asked to use her cell phone, and then the suspect sprayed the victims with pepper spray, took her purse, and fled the area in a black vehicle. The victim was transported to an area hospital, was treated, and released. This incident remains under investigation. Then we had a shots fired incident on January 7th at 3:27 a.m. Officers responded to the 4500 block of Thurston Lane. Officers were told several shots had been fired. Upon arrival, officers located evidence which verified a weapon had been fired. Officers checked the area. No victims or property damage were found. A number of witnesses were interviewed. They had stated it was possible that shots were directed at a white vehicle which was in the area at the time. This case also remains under investigation. And finally, on the 7th, at approximately 8:59 p.m., officers from Fitchburg Police Department were called to the Pick and Save grocery store at 3010 Cahill, Maine, for a report of a robbery. Officers arrived, discovered that one juvenile male suspect entered the store, removed an undisclosed amount of cash from the cash drawer in the customer service area. The suspect fled in an unknown direction. Suspect was wearing a sweatshirt and stocking cap. Madison Police K-9 unit responded to assist with tracking, however, was unsuccessful in locating any of the suspects. Finally, if you have any information related to any of these incidents, you're asked to call the Fitchburg Police Department. You can get them at 270-4300 or call Madison Crime Stoppers at 608-266-6014. Very busy for the police department in a 1 day span.
Yes, indeed. Give us your information if you have any.
Yes,
and thank
please.
you.
Help them.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to something that I'm excited to talk about now.
Positive news.
Yes, this is the Verona Area School District Maker Night. So this is pretty cool.
This is really cool.
So they are excited to share on January 19th. They're going to, from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m., have their first annual Elementary Maker Night with hands-on coding and creation activities for the family. So all students are welcome to participate at any elementary school in the Verona Area School District. They're going to be coding and using 3D printers is what kind of the big event is here. So pretty awesome, especially that it's kind of for elementary kids, so young, starting them early. That's awesome. And then their families get to come and check it out too, so they can kind of all experience that together. And 3D printers are the new hotness right now.
Yeah, well, and coding at a young age, too.
It's
like,
awesome.
That's been introduced and has been continuing on. But it's just cool that it's all district-wide at
Yep.
all elementary schools. So
Very neat, very neat.
I hope we can get a camera crew out there for that one, take a look at it.
I wish that we had 3D printers when I was in elementary school. That would have been awesome.
I wish we had one in this office.
That would be fantastic too.
I don't know what we would do, but I know we would just make stuff.
We would do stuff, indeed.
We can open up a little store. FACTv souvenirs. Oh,
Ooh,
boy. Oh,
I like it.
boy. All right. Other upcoming events. Found this through the United Way that the Martin Luther King events coming up. There's a couple of them here. So United Way is proud to be part of the King Coalition and sponsor MLK Day events. Mark your calendar as we look forward to connecting and celebrating Dr. King's legacy. So you can see from the graphics here that you've got two great events coming up, and if you can make it out, it sounds like both of these are going to be pretty special. So
Should be good.
Good way to honor King next Monday here. So
Very good. And I guess we should, just as a note on that, just remind people that City Hall will be closed next Monday as
in
well.
honor of Martin Luther King Day.
So just a quick reminder.
Perfect.
All right, and then the library. You guys probably talked about this on Friday.
We did.
I wasn't here.
Good call.
But the paradox of being a black police officer in today's society is a presentation they have coming up. This is going to be at the BTC Auditorium. So this is just down the street from us, down on East Sherrill Parkway, 5445 East Sherrill Parkway. January 19th from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Officer Corey Saffold, he's a law enforcement professional and school liaison officer in Madison. He's known for his community work and work with youth of all ages. So he's going to be giving a little presentation, and it should be pretty awesome. So check it out. Very relevant.
And we will be covering this event as well. So if you can't make it, not only will we bring some of it back here to this show, but we'll broadcast the full meeting or presentation when we can. All right, last for your news this morning, it's the upcoming meetings for this week. So check it out here. Board of Public Works kicks things off tonight at 5:30. You can check out the website for more information. That's fitchburgwi.gov. Other than that, that is your headlines this morning on this Monday, January 9th. We're just cruising right along here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Coming up next, I sit down with Lieutenant Chad Brecklin from the Fitchburg Police Department. We're going to talk a little bit about officers and appreciating them.
Very good.
In that order. We'll be right back. It is Talking Fitchburg.